So it's a one-possession game right now, but still plenty of time. You don't have to shoot the three in desperation. Glendale right now needs to get something offensively. They have had problems tonight. Grow, under a minute to play. Now, if you keep burning time out here in the open floor, you're going to have to take the three. They look to break Grow open, but can't. Stinger to Grow, top of the key, over to Forbacher. Pawlowski has his man pinned, but they shoot the three. It's good! Stinger hits the three and ties the game. And Glendale takes timeout. So the Falcons get the big shot. Even though, as Don mentioned, it was a one possession game, but you didn't have to shoot the three. They elected to do so.
Ran a lot of time off the clock. We'll keep it here during the break, but they did run a lot of time off the clock. They were looking to get the ball inside a little bit, but I'll tell you what, Forbacher and Grow were looking from the outside quite a bit, but it was Stinger that got his step and had a good shot from right at the top of the key. He's a guy, if you do leave open and dare to shoot it, he can hit it. He's been shooting the ball very well of late, the last month or so. He's averaging close to 7 per game, and he's hit a handful of 3 goals this year.
I'm not going to say that this is the correct strategy to use, or even if it's prudent strategy, but do you foul them early, put them on the line, hope that they'll miss one of the 2 free throws, and get the ball back and control your destiny there? Because if they hit 2 free throws, you've got a chance to win the game at the buzzer.
I don't know. It depends. I think that Mike Keltner will have the confidence in his defense to either come up with a stop or some type of turnover. They're still in that full court pressing game, and see if they can get a turnover off that, and they're going to still probably stay in the trap at midcourt. We'll see.
Montez at mid-floor. Now they go straight man-to-man now. Tied at 51 with 20 seconds to go. Now you've got to play straight D.
Now with the game tied, you really can't foul. Here we go.
For the win. Count it. Josh Page for 3 with 4 seconds to go. The clock runs down to 2, but they're going to put 3 back on the clock. Wade Terrell and Mike Keltner are talking things over as far as how much time remaining, and I think they're going to leave it at 2, Rob. Well, they shouldn't, but I'm not sure that it's going to matter.
Yeah, they've got to go the length of the court. What a shot by Page. He stepped up. He missed the shot, I believe, when they played the Falcons here back in early January. And this time he stepped up. Samuels went one-on-one to the penetration. They kicked it out to Page, who buried it.
Well, Glendale had timeout. I made a point after the shot went in to look at the clock. Now, we're splitting hairs here, of course. You're talking 2 seconds or 3. But the shot went in with 4, and you figure that they take timeout. It takes a second to call timeout. Timeout was called with 3 seconds to go on the clock. So Mike Keltner may have had a complaint. But either way, you're still talking about something that's going to be very difficult to do, and that's to get a shot with 3 seconds to go, length of the floor.
With no timeout. You can't throw it to midcourt and call a time because you don't have that option. You're out of timeouts. You're going to have to get a very quick shot up.
And you've got to get a 3 up. You can't get a 2.
That's another problem.
So the Chiefs are 2 seconds away from a sweep of Glendale here this evening. And Roy Green said for the first time they've had home court advantage, and it looks like they're going to put it to pretty good use. The worst they can get now is overtime. Grow to inbound. The way they've got it with Grow inbounding, that you've got to get it to Forbacher or Stinger for the 3. Here comes the long pass, and it's intercepted, and it's over.
That's the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Kickapoo 54. Glendale 51. Let's get these student athletes in the hand. We'd like to have the spectators stay with the players. for the awards presentation.
54-51. The Kickapoo Chiefs will invade Bolivar on Wednesday night.
If we could please leave a court for the awards presentation.